Hair Beautiful is a company that prides itself on delivering the best possible quality of product. There is no comparison of Hair Beautiful to other brands that are in the industry. This particular hair is 100% virgin, 100% unprocessed. It's Indian hair from the Indian hair source right from India.
I'm here today with Cheryl Nelson, owner and founder of Hair Beautiful.
Hey Shamika, how are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
I'm great.
Excellent. Well, we're going to just jump right in today, Cheryl. And we want to know, what is Hair Beautiful?
Well, Hair Beautiful is the brainchild of mine. I am a woman who has worn extensions for the last 15 or 20 years. And I cannot tell you how much money I have spent over the years buying extensions for reinstallments for different types of styles. So for me, I needed to find a quality type of hair that would suit me. So it first started out with a need, my own personal need. What can I do for myself? So I started trying different brands of hair. I mean, the type of hair they say, hey, this is the best hair, the most expensive hairs, and every time I was unsuccessful. So I set out on a quest to find the best hair. I found myself all the way on the other side of the world. Guess where? I was in India. And I found that the purest, the best hair comes directly from the Indian temples. And so we began to figure out a way to get this hair here into the hands of the consumers. And so we began to work out ways of getting this hair done and getting it here so that we can have that same pure hair that is overseas and not have to buy the type of store-bought hair that's here in the States.
Well, I've heard of Indian hair before. We know that there's Indian hair that's out there on the market. And what I want to know is, what are some of the differences between the hair that is readily available, that we know is out there, and Hair Beautiful?
Yeah, and there are a lot of companies that say that they sell Indian hair, okay? There are a lot of companies that make that claim, that say that they have 100% pure unprocessed hair. The differences between the Hair Beautiful brand and the leading store-bought brand is Hair Beautiful is authentic, okay? It is truly 100% virgin hair. It is 100% unprocessed, and it's 100% reusable. With Hair Beautiful, you're gonna have less shedding, less tangling, and less matting because it comes from an authentic source.
We hear a lot of terms like authentic, unprocessed, and in the world of extensions, what exactly are we talking about when we use terms like authentic and unprocessed and processed hair?
Okay, so let me explain to you how you would see hair in a beauty supply store. So you go in a beauty supply store, there are hundreds of different brands of hair. And each hair has a different claim, okay? One hair may say it's 100% human, the other hair says you can do this or that, and it has a claim to it. The only thing about that hair is that it's been processed. And so for the process, it's almost equivalent to giving this bundle of hair 10 perm baths or 10 relaxer baths in order to make it look silky and straight in the box when you first open it. So it's completely processed. Not only do they process it chemically that way, but they also color the hair. And when you color the hair and add these harsh chemicals, the hair loses its integrity. Therefore, the hair is not as durable and it doesn't last as long anymore because it's been compromised. Whereas with the Hair Beautiful brand, there's absolutely no chemical processing. So the most that we do to our brand is we shampoo it with a very mild and light shampoo, and then we use very rich and nurturing conditioners so that the hair won't lose its integrity and it remains durable, full of body and shine.
I've been wearing Hair Beautiful about 2 years. I still have it in my hair. It's no shedding, it's nothing. I get up every morning, I shake it and I go. My curls with the color and everything is no tingling, no shedding, no hair when I get up on my pillow, and I love it because it's Hair Beautiful.
This is 100% virgin, unprocessed hair, and I love it.
So in a sense, this processing has an effect on the performance of the hair.
Absolutely. The way your hair performs for you is going to stem directly from the way that it was processed in the beginning. And so if you're going to wear processed hair, you're going to notice that the performance level is going to be very poor. So your hair is going to look great coming out of the gate, okay? So store-bought hair always looks great out of the box. And it always looks great when it's first applied. But once it begins to be exposed to the elements, wind, sun, and rain, you'll notice that this hair is going to begin to transform. It's going to go into its true state. It's going to start to tangle, start to mat, and it'll start to shed. And you'll notice that the hair will not last any more than 2 to 4 weeks. And so that's one of the major differences with the Hair Beautiful brand over the store-bought brands, because Hair Beautiful is going to stand the test of time. Okay, it can outlast the elements. In fact, most of us cringe when we're wearing extensions and we see rain. I know when I used to wear store-bought hair and I saw rain, I would not leave the house, or I have to be completely covered in order for me to leave. But now with my Hair Beautiful extensions, rain doesn't affect me. In fact, when my hair gets wet, it gets even more luxurious. It gets even more beautiful. It has more shine and more body and more bounce. So rain is my friend now. I'm not afraid of water, with my Hair Beautiful extensions. The same goes for the sun. When you're wearing the store-bought hair and you're out all day on the beach or in the sun, it completely dries the hair out and makes it stiff and hard. But with Hair Beautiful, it continues to flow and it continues to be fluent even in the elements.
Okay, well tell me, Cheryl, what exactly is low and high quality hair? How do we know the difference between these types of hair?
Okay, so here's the deal. There is so much hair on the market, okay? And you can find hair anywhere. But how do you discern whether it's a higher quality or lower quality? It's very difficult. And for the natural or the normal hair seeker, they wouldn't know how to tell the difference. They base their information on what the package says. But here's how you know that. When you go into the beauty store or the beauty store brand hairs, you'll find that it'll always say 100% human or 100% human blend or Peruvian or whatever they're calling it today, okay? But the truth of the matter is it's not so. The industry is too large to carry that much authentic hair. So what's being done is when this hair is being manufactured, it does start out with some integrity. But in order to stretch it to feed the masses, they lose the quality. How do they do that? Most beauty store brand hair is a threefold blend of human fibers, synthetic fibers, and animal fibers. Yes, animal fibers. And so when you get that hair, you're not getting 100% human hair. You're getting some animal hair, some synthetic hair, and a very small amount of human hair. They blend those fibers together and then they package it and sell it to the consumer. And all of us who don't really know about hair, we believe that we're getting what's on the package. But then it shows when the hair begins to perform. And one of the things that I tell my customers that they can measure the hair by is animal hair sometimes can weigh much heavier than human hair. Human hair is a little lighter, more fluent, and can flow better. And so when you go into a beauty supply store and you go, whoa, this is a huge bundle. It's really thick, it's really lush. 9 times out of 10, it's more animal and synthetic fibers than human fibers.
I've been using Hair Beautiful for 2 years now. I came to Hair Beautiful because I heard about the natural look it gives. And I actually see one of their clients on the street was like, oh my goodness, their hair is so lovely.
I've had this hair for almost 2 years now, and look at it. It still has good bounce, good texture. I love it.
We have had several clients come in, most of them in tears because they bought some store-bought hair and they've spent hundreds of dollars on this hair, and they have this big event, they have something that they have to do, and this hair did not hold up to what it was supposed to. We bring them in, we apply the Hair Beautiful extensions or give them to them to apply for their stylist to apply. They come back, I mean, just joyful. The hair is fluent, it's still bouncy. They absolutely love Hair Beautiful. Most of our clientele is by word of mouth. Once one person gets our hair, they begin to be walking commercials for us, and they tell everyone about how great and how durable Hair Beautiful is.
Okay, Cheryl, I see you have a nice demonstration here set up. Exactly what are we doing today?
Okay, so earlier, Shamika, you talked about performance, okay, and how well this hair performs with the leading store brand. What I want to show you today is how well our hair can color.
Okay.
Many times our clients, they buy hair, but they want to have it custom colored. And so when you buy store brands, you're going to buy whatever color is on the shelf. We call it shelf colors,
Right.
okay? But when you buy the Hair Beautiful brand, you can have your hair actually custom colored to whatever color you want and still have a great set of extensions. And so today I'm going to show you how our hair colors versus how the store brand colors. Okay?
Okay, perfect, perfect.
So what we have here, we just mixed up our color, and we're going to lift both sets of hair. We want to bring them up just so you can see how fast it comes up and how well it comes up. We're going to apply the color to the store-bought brand,
Okay.
and we're going to apply the color to the Hair Beautiful brand. Okay?
Okay.
I'm going to go with the store-bought brand first, and I'm just simply going to apply it in an ombre fashion. Just give it a little opportunity to lift and change in color. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing to the Hair Beautiful brand.
So the Hair Beautiful brand, when you dye it, does it take longer to process the color of hair than your natural hair?
Absolutely not. Because it is 100% human, 100% virgin, and 100% unprocessed, it is going to color as if it was coming out of your scalp. Same processing time.
That is absolutely amazing.
Yes.
That is absolutely amazing.
So Shamika, both hair colors are the color 1B. The great thing about Hair Beautiful is that all natural hair comes in the color 1B only. So if you get hair that is jet black, or if you get hair that is some off color, that right away tells you that it's not virgin hair, that it's been processed, it's been colored. And so this is supposed to be unprocessed virgin hair that is sold in your local beauty supply stores. And then this is the Hair Beautiful brand. Both brands should be able to change in color and lift immediately.
Right.
So let's find out, what's going to happen. I'm just going to make sure that both brands are saturated. And then we'll see.
Now, customers can actually buy the hair with this process already done.
Yes. So what we do at Hair Beautiful, to save our customers time, we can actually custom color their hair. Now we have a few select hair colors on our hair chart. You can choose which level of coloring you want, and we can actually process that part of it in the factory before we'd actually send it out to you. So you can change it that way. But most of our customers really like to get the hair in their hand and have their local cosmetologist custom color it so that it totally match their skin texture, totally match the color of their hair, and they'll get a real custom coloring process.
But there are some colors that are available on the website where the customers are able to just pick a color.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We do have some colors available. And like I said, it's not a wide range of colors because we don't want to offer too many colors. We want customers to be able to actually custom color their hair. So we do have some blondes, some browns available, and even some reddish type colors available for our customers to choose from. But for the most part, our customers buy the virgin hair and then have it custom colored at their local cosmetologist.
Okay, and what is the next step after we've applied the hair color to the hair?
Well, after you apply the color, you're going to just allow processing time. So normally what we would do, we would cover the hair because the heat will help it to process faster. Okay, but for the sake of this demonstration, we've kept the hair uncovered. But
Okay.
normally we would cover the hair so that it will process a little faster. And after it's processed, we then just simply just rinse the hair with cool water and then do a mild shampoo and mild conditioner, and then your hair is colored to your desired color.
Oh, okay. Okay, so when it comes to the extensions that are available to the public, tell me, Cheryl, why is it that hair of the quality and caliber of Hair Beautiful is not readily available to consumers?
The reason that Hair Beautiful is so scarce and other hairs of its quality and magnitude is so scarce is because it's just that it's authentic. The hair that we have comes directly from Indian temples. So you got to remember here, okay, you have Indian women who go into the temple, and as a part of their worship, they sacrifice their hair, okay? The hair industry itself is a multi-billion-dollar a year industry. How could India, just India, supply the entire world of hair? It's impossible. And so other vendors have to then mix and match hair qualities in order to sell to the consumer. So when you think about getting the authentic Indian hair, know that it's very scarce. It's very rare. And so that's why it's going to have a higher price tag in some instances because it's so scarce and it's so rare. Our hair comes directly from the Indian temples. So we respectfully remove the hair from the temples. We have a system where we shampoo the hair with mild shampoos with rich conditioners. We then weft the hair and then it's off to the consumer. No chemical processing, and we also respect the fact that those women have sacrificed their hair in their worship.
So Cheryl, when we talk about Hair Beautiful and its scarcity, that means that there really is a personal touch to the Hair Beautiful brand versus the brands that are readily available to the public.
Absolutely. Because the hair is so scarce, there's a personal touch on every single bundle of hair. Our hair comes from single donors, so we don't have hair out of hairbrushes or hair scraps of hair on the floor, how many of our competitors collect hairs. Our hairs are from single donors. So a young woman comes in, we're very careful as to how we care for her hair. We're very careful as to how we treat and how we then process and then send the hair out to our consumers. So yeah, it's a more of a personal touch because we're not producing this hair in mass quantities. We can't, it's not available that way.
Let's talk about something that is going to be a big concern for women out there. What about the women out there who would love to enjoy the quality of hair that Hair Beautiful has to offer, but they really feel they just cannot afford it?
Actually, when people say that they can't afford it, I tell them that they cannot afford not to get it, okay? Because if you're gonna wear extensions, you're gonna spend some sort of monies buying these extensions. The difference in Hair Beautiful and store-bought brands is when you buy the store-bought brand, you're going to continue to have to replace that hair. So on average, an application of extensions may last 2 months or maybe 30 days, depending on the type of application that you get. And so once that installation is taken down, you're going to have some extensions reapplied. Most women, because they're buying store-bought hair, they have to rebuy extensions every 30 days. And these extensions are not cheap. They're $150, $200 per bundle. And so you're constantly buying this hair over and over for every application. Now, think about the flip side. Here is Hair Beautiful. You make an initial investment and you purchase your Hair Beautiful extensions, but now for each application, you take your extensions down, shampoo, condition, and then reuse them again. There's no such thing as rebuying extensions for every application. This hair is going to last up to 4 years. With proper care, proper conditioning, up to 4 years you can use the Hair Beautiful brand, whereas your beauty store brand, it's a 4-week lifespan. After 4 weeks, the hair is completely ruined. There's absolutely nothing that you can do with it anymore.
So in actuality, Cheryl, Hair Beautiful is very affordable to the average consumer.
Hair Beautiful is cheaper or less expensive any way that you look at it, because it's going to save you money, and it's going to save you the frustration, the embarrassment, and it's going to save you a lot of time. It is the best brand to go with, and it's superior to all of its competitors. So, I mean, you're going to save money. It's the best way to go.
We're going to have to really talk about something that is on the mind of every woman out there.
Okay.
So as they're listening to us, this is going to be the one thing they're really going to want to know. Cheryl, let's talk performance.
When you think about performance, you think about winning the Olympics, okay? And Hair Beautiful is definitely an Olympic type hair because it's going to perform well. It is going to give you exactly what you're looking for, from curl to bounce to shine to body. Hair Beautiful embodies it all. And what's so great about this hair is that you can curl the hair, you can flat iron the hair straight, you can then shampoo the hair, and it's going to bounce right back to its original state, still shining, still full of body, still flowing. You're going to love it. It's that kind of hair. It doesn't lose its integrity with different style processes.
Okay, Cheryl, so where are we now?
Okay, so we are 10 minutes after we started the coloring process. So after just 10 minutes, you can see that the Hair Beautiful hair has changed significantly. You can see the beautiful, luxurious color. And if you look over at the store-bought brand, it didn't even lift just a little. Now, like I told you before, the reason this hair is not lifting is because it's been processed over and over and over. It's now over-processed. Whereas the Hair Beautiful hair, it is completely unprocessed. So applying any type of chemical application to it, it takes immediately. And therefore, you get this beautiful, luxurious color. And this is only just after 10 minutes. If we would have waited a little longer, it would have lifted all the way up to the lightest blonde possible.
Oh, that is absolutely amazing. This really is just natural human hair.
Absolutely. You are going to be able to color this hair, dye this hair, curl this hair, just as if it was coming from your very own hair follicles. It is 100% human with no animal or synthetic fibers. It's going to give you the best results and perform time and time again.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, you hear that, folks. When you use the Hair Beautiful hair, it is 100% human hair,
Yes.
100% unprocessed human hair. And here we have an example of how processing really does affect performance.
Absolutely. You're going to remember that if your hair has been processed, it is definitely going to be directly related to how it's going to perform for you later. And right here you can see this hair did not perform because it's already been processed, chemically processed, whereas this one has not. And so the performance says it all.
Absolutely. Because if this were truly unprocessed human hair that was 100% human hair, surely it should color, because human
Absolutely.
hair does take color.
Yes, and it should. And if you think about it, what disturbs us most here at Hair Beautiful is that the package that this hair came in stated that it was 100% human, 100% unprocessed virgin hair.
Wow.
And it came from our beauty supply store. So there you have it, Shamika. You cannot believe everything that's on the package, but you can 100% believe in Hair Beautiful. We're going to send you the quality hair every time and time again.
It's very soft, it moves. Every time I move, it moves with me. It's very flowy, it bounces.
It gives me everything that I was looking for.
Now that I discovered Hair Beautiful, I will never look at a beauty supply store again. I will stay a Hair Beautiful customer for life.
I would never switch hair brands. I am Hair Beautiful for life.
The texture is very different. If you take your average beauty store brand and compare it with the Hair Beautiful brand, right away you'll feel a texture difference. Okay, the store-bought brand is going to be harsher, it's going to be stiffer, and it's going to feel much thicker. It has a rougher feel. Whereas Hair Beautiful is very soft, is very fluent, and it has a more luxurious feel to it, so that when you touch it, you know that you're touching quality.
So, Cheryl, why is it that you have such a passion for this industry?
Oh, wow, Shamika. I love this industry for so many different reasons. The first reason is that I know that there are so many women out there who don't just wear extensions for cosmetic reasons or for fun. Many of us wear extensions because we have some sort of issue with our hair. Many of my clients have alopecia, thinning hair, bald spots, things due to medication or recovering from cancers. And so extensions become a way of life. And so because of that, I want to deliver the highest possible quality product to those customers. I want them to feel just as good about their extensions as they did when they had their natural hair. And so for me, I love it because I'm able to deliver this product. And I wear my own extensions. You know, I am one of those women who was not born with the perfect hair, okay? And so I rely on extensions every day so that I can feel confident in the boardroom, so that I can walk into a room and feel like I'm somebody as well. And so my passion extends beyond just the hair extension, but it goes into the people that I'm going to be servicing. It's a service for me, and so I truly enjoy it. Most of my clients, they come in and they have a countenance where they're down about the way that they look or the way they feel. And after getting our Hair Beautiful extensions, you can see their whole countenance change. You can see their attitude change. I'm telling you, extensions gives you an attitude, honey. You can change in a wink of an eye.
Well, Cheryl, I'd really like to thank you for taking the time to educate us on this industry and on hair extensions and Hair Beautiful. And for those of you out there who are interested in purchasing hair extensions, you can go to www.myhairbeautiful.com and check out Hair Beautiful.
Most of our clients talk about the fact that it's full, there's no shedding, there's no tangling, no matting, and they love the fact that you can dye this hair, you can bleach it, you can perm it, you can relax it. It's just like having your own natural hair. So they love that. We have thousands of satisfied customers. Why? Because we offer a superior brand to anything else that's out there. Why don't you join us? Let us make your hair beautiful today. Shop now at myhairbeautiful.com.
Get yours today at www.myhairbeautiful.com. Once again, that's www.myhairbeautiful.com.